Geminis. So this is going to be give me a second. This is going to be a February messages reading. Take what resonates and leave out what doesn't. Of course, there's no gender in tarot. And always feel free to switch or place the energies where you feel they need to be. Is for Gemini, Sun, Rising, and or Venus signs, or any placement in Gemini that is significant for you. You could also cross watch for a Gemini. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Also, I'm taking the soft-spoken approach because I kind of need to be quiet and it's late at night. Excuse me. So I thought I would take a soft-spoken approach. So the sounds, the shuffling might be quite delicate, right? Like, this is me doing like finger fluttering, and it's very delicate, as you can tell. So, yeah. And I actually can't remember the name of this person, but I know someone had left me a very nice comment about how they thought it was a reading, Gemini reading, and they thought that it was like ASMR, and it actually was not. I can't remember the name of that person, but it was a really nice, sweet comment about how they found my voice relaxing. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So, these are going to be messages for February. Oh, crap. I'm sorry, that's loud. Okay, so I may whisper here and there, okay? But for the most part, it's soft-spoken. Let's see. Messages. Okay. The High Priestess. Gemini intuition. Someone who is watching this reading could have a very voluptuous shape. Look at this High Priestess. Ooh. She has a very curvy shape. There could be something about curves. Okay, let's see. Let's see. For my Gemini's messages for February. Messages for February. The Six of Wands. This is just like a little extra card that comes with the tarot deck. Six of Wands. There could be something here about you being on a high pedestal, you being on your high horse, like they say. But there might be something that you need to follow your intuition on. Maybe there might be something that you're studying, or because as I'm saying that, this kind of gives me like third eye. There could be something that you're working with that has to do with your third eye, right? And your third eye is obviously it's like very strong intuition. So there could be something about that. And you're being put on your high horse. Meaning like you're being put on a pedestal. Maybe you get attention in the month of February. Your intuition could very much heighten in February as well. Let's see. Give me messages for my Geminis that they need to know for February. Three of Cups. Give me more with that Three of Cups. The Hermit. some of you guys may need to isolate. Yeah, maybe some of you guys need to isolate. Isolate from partying. Maybe for some of you, going out. Or this could be something that you do, right? That this may not be for all of you. Or maybe you're just straying away from people who have this kind of energy. I'm getting something about drunk. So maybe you're like isolating from someone who's like a drunk or always drinking. Or maybe just like always out. Not that there's anything wrong with being out and about, but maybe there's this energy of like detaching from that. And I'm getting a very mystical vibe from this. So a lot of you guys maybe tapping into your like mystical, getting like something about like a goddess and a mystic energy in the month of February. Getting more with that Six of Wands. What is the Six of Wands for my Geminis? What is that Six of Wands for my Geminis? I'm sorry guys, I keep okay. The Queen of Pentacles. I don't know why the way I'm reading her expression, it's giving me like when someone says, you're smart, and I think there's a meme of Gemini, or it's like it turned in, or it's like a meme, and some people will put like a caption that describes Gemini, and it's like a guy going like when you tell someone like think. So there could be something here where you're being a Queen of Pentacles, regardless of your gender. You're being noticed by people, and it could have something to do with you it could have something to do with like something that makes you money. It could be a career, okay? I'm getting like the fruits of your labor, okay? Maybe you're working with natural stuff, natural herbs, nature. Maybe for a small amount of you, animals, okay? Okay, so let's see. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of February? What else does Gemini need to know for the month of February? Eight of Cups. You could also be distancing or walking away from something. For some of you, it could be like a foundation that you once emotionally invested in. I'm getting something about setting yourself free. You may literally feel like this person, like, I'm free. And these cups look like they're like everywhere. A very different approach from like the Rider-Waite tarot. So there could be something here where maybe like you're freeing yourself, you're being lifted, like weights being lifted off of you because there was like so much emotion here, but it was no longer serving you. Give me more about that Eight of Cups though. Give me more. Eight of Pentacles. 888 could be significant, or 88. Yeah, Eight of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. I'm just getting like there could be something here where You had so much work, possibly for some of you. So maybe for a few of you, this could have something to do with work that you're freeing yourself from. And maybe for some of you, you're putting like work also again more of that 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Yeah, you're looking ahead. Maybe you were paying attention to so much detail when it came to this work thing that you're freeing yourself from it. This is like putting in so much work, right? So much attention to detail, but it could have been like a lot, because look at this. Like he has all the pentacles stacked up. And you're moving away from that, right? And 3 of Wands is like you're past the 2 of Wands. So what is it that you're looking forward to with that 3 of Wands? What is it with the 3 of Wands? The Lovers. You know, I'm getting a download. This may not be for all of you, but the 8 of Pentacles is like putting in so much work into something where it talks about like the details, right? So think about it. Each job, you have to put in work and detail, and sometimes those details and that work behind the scenes doesn't always get noticed. So you may be like turning your back, right? Meaning like you left this behind, right? Or you're going to be leaving it behind. To be with someone. Or you're making that decision. Okay. Yeah, because look at that. Both of these energies are pentacles, right? But look at how much more free and abundant and like alive this person looks versus here. It looks like so much work. And maybe you don't want to be in that field or that type of job where you have to put so much work into detail. And it's not you being lazy, but maybe this is just something you've surpassed. Like you're over the extreme detail and overwork. I'm getting like stack of like whatever it may be. I don't know, dishes, paper. I need more with that Lovers. What is that Lovers energy? Okay, I'm being called to get the other deck. Let's see. Give me more with that Lovers. What is that, lovers? What is that, lovers? Give me more. The moon card. Yeah, so with the moon card, I'm getting like these are emotions that are hidden. But why are they hidden? It's almost, it's giving me like maybe there's an energy of being vulnerable. The Ace of Swords, the Ten of Cups, yeah. I'm getting like right now, something may feel like it's up in the air, or like there's, no, not up in the air, it's giving me like mystery. There might be this sense of like, I don't know about me and this person. Or someone here that you're connecting to, or that you're going to be connected to. But I'm getting like you end up finding out the truth about how this person, this could be you, like things coming to the surface, learning that you want 10 of Cups, or someone telling you they want 10 of Cups with you. I'm getting something about both, so this could be both of you. Knowing this about each other. Okay, let me see. Give me more. What else does Gemini need to know for the month of February? Nine of Cups. Something that emotionally fulfills you. Emotional fulfillment, being content. Three of Wands. Yeah, a lot of you guys are emotionally content with moving something forward here. You're emotionally fulfilled. You're content with self, so you're ready to move forward. Or this is someone, if like this is not you, and you're looking forward. Because remember earlier we had the Three of Wands. So you and a person could be having realizations, but one could be having realizations about detaching from something that no longer emotionally fulfills them, right? With that Eight of Cups we had earlier and the Eight of Pentacles, and like realizing that maybe something is like no longer serving them, right? Something maybe to do with work here. And then maybe this could be you seeing how, because you're emotionally content with self, you're ready to move forward. Maybe there was like lessons on each end for you both to learn. Give me more. I hope that makes sense. Give me more for my Geminis. Yeah, Eight of Cups. both of you guys walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling. Give me more with that 8 of Cups. The Devil. Whether this is you or this person, there's something here about realizing that you need to walk away from things that don't serve you. For some of you, maybe, you had to learn the lesson of knowing that when something doesn't serve you, you walk away, especially if it has this devil energy, where maybe it was just lust, or dealing with someone with addiction, or low vibrational energy, cheating, distractions, addictions, right? Whatever it may be. I think I mentioned lust already. And knowing that you can look ahead. Once you're like content with self, right? That doesn't mean perfect, but once you're content with self in some way, you're able to look forward to things. Now, you don't know exactly where, but it's clear. The path looks pretty clear, right? And this could be you, or this could be this person. And I feel like for another person here, there's something here about like, maybe there's something here, like I said, that was being paid attention to. Detail into work or something, but moving forward from that. What else am I getting for my Geminis? Yeah, rebirth. It's a time for rebirth. It is a time for rebirth. Let me see. I'm curious. For that 8 of Pentacles, give me a little bit more. For that 8 of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's like taking a different approach. Like I said, nothing wrong with that 8 of Pentacles. But sometimes we don't want to be, sometimes we get so dedicated on one thing. And there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes there could be so much that is stacked up. And sometimes you want a different approach. We want a different direction. Sometimes, like, let's just say this is like a piece of art you're working on. Doesn't mean you failed, but maybe you just don't want all of that energy anymore. You don't want to pay attention to, maybe you just are not interested anymore. You want a change. Okay. Yeah, like maybe you just want a change. This could be you, this could be this person. I'm also getting this as like maybe sleepless nights. And there's like a change in that energy. Okay. Maybe now instead of focusing on this like at night or overworking or overtime or, you know, needing to be like clocked in at 9 to get out at 5, like the 9 to 5, right? There's a different approach to focus on the connection. I hope that makes sense. Do I leave it at that? Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you guys got clarity and or guidance. I hope this, yeah, I think I said it already. I hope this, gave you clarity and or guidance. And yeah, bye Gemini.